Hey, what's up, guys? It's A Canuck here for noEHinTEAM, your number one source for awesome. And today I've got episode number 2 of my KSG and throwing knife free-for-all gameplays. And today it's not so much about what's happening in the gameplay, although I'm sure you'll enjoy it, because I do have a giant comeback here. At one point in this match, I'm losing about by 500 points, and I come back for the win. But today I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about what we can expect in Black Ops and how the new class system is going to work, as I'm really excited to see what they do with the class system. And from what we've heard from David Vandehar is that they're going to go with a point system. So yeah, I just want to go over a couple of expectations as far as what I think is going to be a big game changer as far as Black Ops 2 is concerned. So if you take a look at how the Call of Duty class system has worked, it's definitely generally stayed the same for a long time, ever since COD 4, as far as changing a couple of things in your classes and having your pre-loadouts. And that's good and everything because it's a formula that definitely works. However, the problem with doing it that way is eventually the class system starts to become sort of stale. And what I mean by that is you'll tend to see a whole bunch of players using exactly the same class. And if we're talking about Black Ops here, most of the cases of the previous, the original Black Ops was, if I was playing a lot of free-for-all, you'd start to see the FAMAS everywhere, and it would be usually accompanied by the same secondary and maybe slight changes whether or not you were using certain grenades and things. But typically in one room you'd see a lot of people with exactly the same weapon. Now, from what we've heard from Mr. Vandehar about how the new class system is going to work, is it's going to be points. And when you use points, you're going to be able to mix up your classes so that it's going to be a little bit more of a creative process. And the reason why I like that is you're probably going to be able to create some pretty beast classes by just spending your points. And I'm really interested to see how they allocate those points and what kinds of things in classes are worth more points and what's worth less. But I think what you're going to find is there's going to be a lot of variation when you're looking at a team. And as far as free-for-all is concerned, I think you're going to see definitely different players doing different things with their classes. But I'm really excited about the point system for team matches because I love when teammates complement each other on classes that work really well together. For example, one of your guys is a sniper, so he stays far behind, while one of your other players is a rusher, and you're able to utilize your classes a little bit better. And using a point system, you could have a really beast like rushing class, or you could have a really safe and conservative either sniper class or a long range weapon class. So I'm really excited to see what they can do with that. And as far as weapons balances and things, it'd be really interesting to see if maybe there's more of an OP weapon if it's going to cost you a couple more points. And if that is in fact the case, it could be really interesting to see if, maybe noob tubers will have to spend a lot of points on using a noob tube, rendering them pretty much useless to do anything else. Because I'm still waiting for that Call of Duty that's released with absolutely no noob tubes whatsoever. And maybe this will be the Call of Duty where if you do select a noob tube, you're stuck with just one primary weapon and you've got nothing else. So that would really deter people from using them, because there's nothing more frustrating than a camper in a corner that's simply using a noob tube, or someone that memorizes the spawns so at the beginning of the match. And yes, I know they've put the delayed countdown on rocket launchers or noob tubes, but still, there's still game types and gameplays where I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Let me start the round and move around a little bit before getting taken out by a noob tube. So I'm really excited to see what they can do. The other thing I'm interested to see with the point system for classes is, will I be able to create the ultimate no weapon class? Like, is there an ability for me to hold several types of grenades that will slow my enemies down and stun them so that I can take them out with either, like, what's going to be the next tomahawk? Or what's going to be, instead of it being a throwing knife, what's it going to be for Black Ops 2? I'm hoping I can create the ultimate, seriously, no gun class, where for a free-for-all match, all I'm doing is running around and taking people out with a knife, or some futuristic knife weapon that they're going to be having in Black Ops 2. So that's really going to be interesting. And I'm also wondering, are you able to create perhaps the ultimate sniper class, where there's just no ability for the enemy to see you, and you've got the extra ability to actually be camouflaged or hide somewhere. Although that can sometimes have some balance issues. I've also heard a lot of rumors of they're trying to kill the camper, and I'm up for that, because for example, right here, that's why you should kill the campers, because that guy is probably never going to move. But I'm interested to see how they do that. I know there was the Black Ops 2 Super Sniper in the single-player gameplay that we saw that allows you to shoot through walls and things. And although I'm a little hesitant to see what they do with that, because you don't really want to see something too OP in the game. But that being said, I'm really excited to see them mix some stuff up in the Call of Duty series. And the one thing to keep in mind is it's going to get really interesting with this release of Black Ops 2, because with the next console rotation, aside from the Call of Duty title that will be released for the PS Vita, it's going to be interesting if they kind of just go all experimental for this Black Ops 2 release. And the reason why I say that is, let's say that they think a little too far out of the box and maybe make some decisions that people aren't going to like. So let's say that Black Ops 2 doesn't do as well as Modern Warfare 3 does. I really don't think they're going to be too much worried about it, because they're going to have the opportunity to fix that for the next console rotation. So if you think about it, this may be the last Call of Duty release for this console generation, and then they can work with a new engine and just bring something really new to the table, which I think will be great. So, but I am hoping that Black Ops 2 is awesome. They fix a couple of things that I had issues with. Like, I know Black Ops was designed to be a little bit slower, but it's very interesting to me that it's already been announced or leaked that they're creating a Nuketown level for the next Black Ops. So it's interesting that the one map that was just pure chaos and it just had action all the time, they are going to be recreating that. And to me, Nuketown was definitely a fun map, because I liked how fast-paced it was. But it wasn't a very Black Ops-like map, because most of the maps in Black Ops are a lot slower. They were also a lot bigger. So it's interesting to me that they felt that Nuketown had to come back. So I'm going to be very interested in seeing the map size, and I'm also interested to see the pace of the gameplay inside of Black Ops 2, because I'm a gamer that enjoys a little bit more action and a little less, campiness and kind of, walking around a lot without seeing any players. And if Black Ops 2 is able to kind of have both, I'm probably going to have a lot of fun with it. So what do you guys think? You happy that they're going to be doing a point system? Are you worried about the next Black Ops? Do you think it's a good idea for them to try some new things? I, for one, can't wait for something new and creative to get into the Call of Duty, because I think the big question in this next console rotation is what's going to be that next shooter, that next thing that brings people out to commentate and just get really excited about a video game. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Throw a comment down, and hopefully we can get into a good conversation, and hopefully I can go and play with you guys. So if you're on PSN, check out my gamertag, Canuck. See you out there. Alright, before I leave you guys, please check out my MOB video there on the left, or check out me and Abomination's dual comm in the middle, or check out tips in the fun room with Abomination there on your right. Thanks for watching.